The Bulls are back. The Bulls are back, and Michael Jordan is leading them. Tesla's up almost 6%, 5.75% as of 2:43 Chicago time, right? Tesla's doing well. Battery day is coming. I'm going to play this short video for you guys that have not subscribed. Had you listened to all of my suggestions on stock and buying price, I'm making it real easy. I do hours and hours of investigating every day. So had you guys listened and bought in at some of these prices, I'm not talking about you guys that's already in. I'm talking about the newbies. You guys would have made money. All right, let me play a clip right quick. Check this out. At $43, it's definitely a buy. At $42, it's definitely a buy. I would say anywhere $44, under $44, it's still a buy. This stock, I said it before, I believe it's going to hit the 85 and beyond value. That this stock will be worth $85 a share and beyond within 2.5 weeks. So let's talk about Tesla. I think that Tesla, I said 350 and I bought some Tesla at 350. Actually, I thought I bought it at 346. And I think that's a buy area. I think anything 350 to 360 range is a good buy. So now, take the finger right now before the rest of this video and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Then give the like button the finger. All right, let's get into this. Tesla. Remember, this is 15 minutes before the market closed here in the Chicagoland area. 444. Had you bought 10 shares at the price that I suggested, you would have been up $1,000 already. So, I don't get everything right, but when I'm right, it's good. I don't do hype stock. I don't tell you guys stuff that's all hype. I do research behind it. And let's go to the elephant in the room. Hyliion, ticker symbol SHLL. I'm gonna just go right there rather than hold you guys, because I know a lot of you guys got a lot of money tied up in Hyliion. Like I said, the Bulls are back, right? So Hyliion is up 6. It was up as much as 9 to 10%. Right now it's $47. No telling where it is, where it's going to be when the market is closed. LCA is pretty flat, but it's not red. So LCA is still a good one. It was up a few points, up and down today. The warrants, oh my goodness, the warrants is up 11%, was up as much as 12, 13% today. So it's fluctuating. But I'm going to tell you guys everything. I'm going to provide a link of yesterday's video. And then the video that I played was from last week. Had you guys bought in at those prices, you would have made money. If you had these stocks, I'm talking specifically Tortoise or Hyliion and Tesla. Had you had those two, I suggested that you hold, remember? But then if you didn't have it, I suggested that it was a buy-in, and especially Hyliion. I told you guys yesterday was still a buy-in, and there's money to be made. I made a bold predicament. I said predicament again. Wow. I made a bold projection. See, I got myself in another predicament that Hyliion is going to be 80 to 85, I think, and beyond within 2 weeks, $80 to $85 range and beyond. So it could run, it has the potential to go to $100, but that's where my bold thesis is. Now, anything could happen, right? I believe that we're in a recovery period. And so we had it had to reset. The stock market was reset, had that pullback, right? Because it had to readjust. And now we're in a recovery period, slight recovery. That does not mean that the correction is over. right? So the stock market goes through a correction, then it goes through a recovery of the correction because it generally overcorrects. Understand? So that's what's happening in the market right now. And so I will tell you that these stocks are money makers, and you still have time. What I'm excited about with Hyliion is we still have 2 weeks to run up. And I think it's going to do just that, run all the way up until. Now, there'll probably be some sell-offs, you know. Remember, there's a lot of whales out there that have money invested in Tesla and Hyliion. And just for you guys that don't know what a whale is a big institution that could buy millions of shares of a stock. When they sell off, it causes a sell-off frenzy because people think there's something wrong with the stock, right? And I always say, when a whale splashes the water, everybody gets wet. So just understand that it doesn't mean that anything's wrong with the company, the CEO's not shady, or they don't have a solid business plan, because Hyliion does. And not just short term, but long term. This company is a money maker because I like the CEO. Their board of directors know this is all about the trucking industry. They know what they're doing. They have years of experience. They don't run a lot of hype. You don't hear a lot of news, but when you do hear news about them, it's solid. All right. So that's what I really like about Hyliion. It's just a good structured company, right? And they have product out there now. They're receiving orders and shipping product now, unlike Nikola. Anyway, I'm not going to get onto that, but I really do like this stock, and I think it is a short and long-term play. So what I would do if I was you, number one, do your own research. And before you make any financial decisions, you should always consult with your finance person, whoever that is, right? But what I would do is I would do a little profit taking if you guys want to just leverage your risk, right? Limit your risk. Do a little profit taking when the merger happens, which looks like the 29th, and then hold some stock for the long run. You know, so yes, it's going to peak up and then it's going to come back down. It's going to be a sell-off because people are going to do what? Profit take. Then hold on for the long ride, 2 years, 3 years. You know, my warrants, I'm praying that they don't call them back until 3 years from now. I want to get $325 a share out of my warrants. So they're going to have to pry them from my strong fingers. Like I'm going to be holding it like a baby with a bottle and you trying to take it. That's how I'm going to be holding on to my warrants. They got to come get my warrants. So a pretty interesting day in the market. And just like my earlier video suggested, hey, you guys, I understand that there's a lot of information out there. You know, a lot of guys you Google, a lot of guys on YouTube. But I will tell you this. I'm not the only guy. I'm not your only choice. I suggest you guys subscribe to a bunch of pages, especially if you got money in the market. I'm just one. But I could tell you this. You can always come back home. Come on back home. Because what I do is I listen to CNBC all day. I look at the charts. I do the technicals. I look at what the media is doing, and I look at what the company is doing. I do hours and hours of research every day before I address you guys. So I do all the work for you. So just come on home. You know, look around and see what everybody else is saying. Come on home, right? Because the Stock Up fam, hey, we all want everybody to make money, right? So, hey, I'm going to keep this one short again. As always, I love you guys. Do me a favor, give that like button the finger, and I know that's kind of cool. But hit the subscribe button, notification bell. But I just want to tell you guys that everything that we are expecting these stocks to do, they're performing. So it's going to be a lot of money made. If you guys already made money, this is what I want you guys to do. If you guys already made money, right, leave me a comment. If you guys were in before you even found me, leave me a comment. For those of you that took my advice and bought in or held on, you were getting ready to sell, please leave me a comment. I like to know. I mean, we have people in this community from all over the world, right? And I'm going to be reading some of your names and giving you shout outs on my next video. But hey, as always, important, love you guys. Let's stay stocked up. Love, peace, and we'll see you later.